Generic greetings and welcome to Nostalgia Plus Half-Life 2. That sounds really wrong to say. It sounds really depressing actually. Half-Life 2 is over 10 years old. It actually came out on the 16th of November 2004, I believe it was. At the time, the best looking game I ever played. It was the best game I ever played, and is something that I have only really played 1.5 times, I would say. I've completed it all the way through once, but I've played different levels of it now and again in different bits and pieces, but I've never truly went through from start to finish more than once, and I probably haven't touched this game. It's certainly over 5 years now. I reckon it's probably 5+ years since I've touched it, and even then, as I said, I only played it once or twice, so I thought I would jump back in. It's probably been, well, I probably completed it, I think, when I first got it, which was about 10 years ago, and I thought we would take a look at it. Now, it's like I said, it's really weird to say nostalgia with Half-Life 2, but like I said, 10 years old, wow. Wow, anyway, let's jump in. So, I've pretty much done what I've always done with nostalgia videos. I've installed the game, loaded it up, make sure it works, and I haven't really touched it other than that. So, let's just go to new game. I could start from the very beginning, which is what everybody remembers, the bit where you start on the train and then come in, you know, hello Mr. Freeman, you get G-Man talking to you, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to start at Chapter 3, which is Root Canal, and the reason for that is my very first time playing this game, and again, waxing sort of nostalgic here. The very first time I ever played this game was at my cousin's house, and this is the level that I was introduced to. So we have to go down here, and then we can get a bit of health, can we? Yeah, we can. We're actually maxed health. So we've got our crowbar. Obviously, if you don't know what Half-Life 2 is, then for a start, I don't know where you've been. This game sold probably 12+ million copies, I believe. It's pretty much always on Steam sale. Whenever there's something going, you can pick it up for, most of the time, less than £1, you know, like $1 sort of thing you can pick it up for, and it is, as far as I remember, fantastic. And yeah, let's just continue going through. So we have to go through here. Oh, that's right, there's the Combine there, and I need to take them out here because they're going to hit me. The story goes that you are, well, do I want to spoil it for you? Yeah, I might as well. Like I said, most of the time.
There's nothing else you can do here.
Okay, I will run. You know, the chances are that you've already played, but for the one person that hasn't, then maybe it's you, and you should probably go and play it. Turn the flashlight on, we can look around, nothing to see there. Yes, it is a first-person shooter, obviously set in the Half-Life universe. Half-Life 1 was universally acknowledged to be one of the best shooters of all time, and then this came out, and I believe it sort of beat that universal critical acclaim. I'm just going to charge at these guys here. These are the Combine. These are, I guess, the bad guys. Got some pigeons, they're sort of neutral. Then there's lots of helicopters. That's the Citadel? Is it the Citadel? Or the Spire? Oh my good grief. It is the Citadel, isn't it? This is City 17, by the way. And that's a lot of drones and stuff piling out from that. I believe that one does unfold, that whole thing, but it's currently open, as you can see. There's lots of stuff flying around there. That's actually an iBot. Can I kill the iBot? I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, I hit it once. Hit it again. Come on. Yeah, alright, pretty good. Wow, look how good it looks. This game's 11 years old, and well, let's call it 10 years old, right? It looks fine. I mean, obviously, it's missing a lot of the polish that you would, a lot of the extra effects you would get in modern games these days, but still, it looks fine. Nothing wrong with it at all. Now, I believe a train comes through here. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, what I was on about, the first time I played this game was at my cousin's house, and it was this level. Specifically, it was a little bit further on where you jump in the water, and you sort of swim around. And when I first saw that water, I thought, wow, that looks amazing. I mean, basically, this game sort of blew my mind, because before this, I was playing things like StarCraft and Command and Conquer and those sort of games. And at the time, I wasn't really exposed to a lot of games. Actually, Project IGI, I think, at the time as well. Yeah, Project IGI was something I played, and that did look quite good as well. I might have to do a nostalgia video on Project IGI if I can get hold of a copy. But yeah, it was the first time I ever played it was at my cousin's house. It was this level. It was weird playing it and watching it. I'm just going to try and jump down here. I believe there's an iBot there. Now, I hate these things because what they do is they sort of flash that like light in your eye so you can't see anything. Like that bloody horrible garbage, get to die crowbar. There we go. Right, so there's some Combine over there. Yes, what I'm going to do is shoot the barrel. This is where a lot of the old sort of shoot the barrel thing came from. You see, you know, it's basically people take the piss out of it now, or, you know, or shoot the explosive barrel and stuff. And it was, you know, there's a lot of that in this game. In fact, looking at objectively the game in. Oh god, there's still people over there. I'm really trying to shoot him. There we go. The gunplay is quite good, but there was a lot of things that this game introduced that was, I wouldn't say not ever. I don't think it did anything that was totally revolutionary, but it did introduce physics, and there was a lot of physics puzzle games, and like things like, you know, you need to sort of stand on a ladder, or you need to like stand on a drawbridge thing, but you need to put bricks on the other side of the drawbridge to weigh it down. I think there was physics like that in games before this, but this one was the first one to really sort of polish it all off. I'm not going to use my crowbar yet. I'm going to do that there. Explosive barrels, I think they were in before this one, but this game really cemented the whole explosive barrel thing. God, them Combine are really accurate. I believe the AI was a bit shite at the time as well. It would sometimes really glitch out, but the animations and stuff and the voice acting and everything else was sort of superb. There's someone up there, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shoot that there. There we go. This is weird because all I've had to do with this one is literally press the go button, get it to install the game and get it going. It runs well, it runs fine, and yeah, it looks okay. I didn't have to patch it up or mess around or run it in weird resolution. It's running at max resolution. In fact, it even says VR setting. You know, would you like to run this in your virtual with your VR headset? And I'm thinking, well, I don't have one, but there's got that option, and because obviously it's Valve and they patched stuff up. Oh yeah, let's just crowbar this thing down. There we go, and there's also a Combine over there which I'm going to shoot in the head. No, actually shot him in the stomach. Let's shoot him in the balls, there you go. And yeah, took 2 shots there as well. The old double tap to the testiculars. Right, there's another guy there, is it? Yes. Headshot. Headshot. Nice, and they all fall down there. Sweet. Okay, so now I think I have to jump down here, and there's going to be a lot of Combine shooting me. You can see there's like a weird field there that we can't go over. There's some more over there. I can hardly see my crosshair. There, you can see it's a little tiny one. Can you change that? Oh, you probably change that, can't you? Maybe. In advanced there? No, it's not in there. There's a lot of advanced stuff in there. Actually, I've got motion blur on. I normally turn it off. I believe there's a Combine guy around that corner, so what I'm going to do is shoot, because that will explode, and then it'll get me over here, and I believe there's a barrel about to drop down. Yeah, there's a lot of scripted stuff in the game, and if you've played it before, that's a train. That's a train. Right, get the crowbar. Crowbar's always good. And just charge at these guys like a maniac. Fantastic. Oh! Guy, die. Good grief. You can see that the way it looks, it's very... I think, where's it set? I think it's supposed to be like sort of Eastern Bloc type town, like city or whatever. Sort of Poland, Russia, that sort of style I think they went for here. Let's just quickly bash through this one. Yeah, this also, it was after playing Doom and stuff, and you know, the fact that you couldn't really have like flashlight on at the same time as holding a gun. This one, it's just, yeah, you've just got a suit and it has it on. You got no legs though, like most games. I believe Thief was the first game, certainly the first game I played. Thief was the first game where you could actually see your legs. But there's actually reasons for that. You needed to see them. Oh my god, that's a helicopter. And there's people behind me shooting. I've got it on easy mode because, well, I haven't really played it, so, you know, in a while, so I really wanted to. Oh my good grief. Take these guys out, take these guys out. How many people are there? Die. 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 There we go. And there's more down there as well. Gordon Freeman, the scientist who's surgical with a pistol. Look at that, I'm running at him, just going headshot, headshot, headshot. Right, okay. So this is the water bit that I was on about. This is the first time I ever played this game, this bit here. And there's a train that goes past, there you go. A really weird looking train. And we don't know what's on them. Actually, you do find out what's on them later on. But yeah, let's just jump in the water and splash. And this is where my mind was blown, because stuff was floating in the water. Obviously, there was like nice physics interacting with everything, and you know, like, well, not physics interacting with everything. These things were interacting with each other physically. Looked really nice. All of the water. You can go under the water, and I mean, just look at the way it looks. Nice. Lovely, lovely. And then you go under the water and it was like, oh my god, that looks so good. Yeah, a lot of it was that. A lot of it was just, this looks so good, so good. Right. I believe we go through this section here, and then what happens is we have a little chat with Vortigaunt. Vortigaunts? That's what they're called? And a guy. Let's jump down here.
Good God.
Hey. How's it going?
So sirens are for you, huh?
Yep.
Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the free man.
Alright, mate.
Combine's reckoning has come.
Aye, aye.
We're just a lookout for the
How many
underground
eyes has he
railroad.
got?
Main station's
4.
right around the corner. They'll
Yeah.
get you started on the right foot.
Thanks, mate.
Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
Excellent. I mean, look at that. Look at the lip sync and stuff. Yeah. Detailed faces. Nice. And this guy's going to, light me up there. I believe them models there, that Vortigaunt model, was actually different when I first played it, but when they released episode 2 and episode 3... No.
Bad news for the whole railroad.
It was Half-Life episode 1 and 2, wasn't it? Yeah. It hasn't been in episode 3. That's right, yeah. They can't count to 3 in Valve. Yeah, it's episode 1 and 2, I believe they introduced a new model and then they sort of put it into this one. Right, okay, so we need to go down here now. This is where they've got a machine gun. Oh yeah, one of the things about the game is it did load a lot. There was a lot of loading screens and such. But yeah, there's like a machine gun type thing on the right when we first come through. So anyway, we need to just take these out, and I believe the whole thing collapses. God, this is all coming back to me now. Honestly, when I do like these nostalgia videos, often you do get like a nice warm feeling. And there we go. That's yeah, that's not good. That would kill you. I do get this, like, you know, nice warm fuzzy feeling playing a lot of the games. For the most part, there's a couple of things I've played where I went, whatever, I've lost interest. Like Postal was, there we go. Postal 2 was the one like that. But this one, yeah, it's exactly how I remember it, and it plays really well. Look at that there. See that going around the corner? I think that's the first time we've ever experienced that thing, whatever that ceiling hanging thing, and that was a perfect example of what they did right and how we show you. There wasn't just a tutorial saying dodge these things. It just showed you how it would work. So there's a bird flew up as we came around the corner, and then he got eaten by that. We now instinctively know that is something we should avoid. So I could either shoot it like that, which then goes bleh, like that, or we could have just walked past it. And also these skulls as well sort of indicate that it does eat people. So we need to get out of the way of them. We need to dodge out the way. But I believe there's lots of machine guns around this corner. Yeah, there we go, look. There's some people running away, getting machine gunned down.
Hey, over here! Help!
Now then. Whoa. Really? Who shot him? Him there. There we go. And we can hear the just signaling that they're actually dead. Oh, good grief. That guy's over there as well. Is there a machine gun this side? Yeah, there's machine gun! Hide, 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 hide. Right. So we need to go around here. Gordon Freeman, scientist and psychopathic killing machine.
This is Station 8. We heard 12 go down and out. Surgical strike units are targeting railway stations.
That's not good.
Civil protection is coming down on underground stations. We're already getting refugees from 9 and outlying. Looks like we're...
Oh, that's not good. Story. Plot. Oh, look at all these people here. How's it going, guys? Take you out, take you out. And I believe what I also do is take out that barrel, because otherwise we will get a little bit killed. Oh, look at that. Nice, nice. Oh, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? What was that? I believe that was a... Ah, yeah, it was. It's one of them. And it's one of them. And this is a machine gun, which I'm going to get on and absolutely wreck them. There we go. Just shoot away. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. That works out. You know what? This is still fun. This game's still fun. It really is. Oh my good grief. Can we shoot them barrels there? We probably can, but guys coming towards me. You can see it feels a bit scripted, I must confess. It does feel a little bit scripted, but I am enjoying it though. That's not good. Is that a car that's just went past? Yes, it is a car that just went past and it's firing rockets. We should probably get out of here, shouldn't we? Keep going, keep going. No, don't say I fell off. Oh, bloody explosive barrel. Okay, what I'll have to do is go back over and go in here. One of the things about Half-Life 2 is that I actually completed the game on my... I think I played it... well, I definitely played it first time when I was at my cousin's house. And I played it for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, right? So this level onwards, pretty much that was it, yeah? And then the next time I played it was a couple of days later at another friend, at a friend's house, who had just built a new gaming rig, and this was one of the games he was trying out. This Serious Sam 3 and I believe Jedi Knight 2? Yeah, I think so. I think Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast was the game he was playing. Or was it Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2? I can't remember the name of it now. Either way, we were playing this, and he was on the very last level and the very last sequence. So there's a couple of things where you have to like use your gravity gun, which I haven't shown you yet because we haven't got it. But you use that to grab balls and fling them around and destroy like this generator thing, and that destroys the big citadel. Spoiler alert, by the way. And he couldn't do it. And then I managed to complete it. I just said, oh, give me a go, and I completed the first try, and there you go. So I actually completed the game the second time I played it, which was, yeah, a bit dodgy because obviously then I knew the ending. Hey, how's it going?
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead.
Excellent, up
I'm
ahead.
stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Thank you very much. Right, so we'll just head in. I think this was also the first game to use the Source engine as well, which obviously has powered loads of stuff now, but at the time this was the first one, and it was, yeah, well, you can just see how good it is. In fact, one of my all-time favourite games ever. Can I shoot that guy in the balls? Yeah, I can. Yes, get down. All-time favourite games ever, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, also runs on the Source engine, which but, well, it wasn't really this because obviously there was a lot of problems. You don't need to know the details, and I don't truly know them all myself, but basically there was a lot of issues with it, and it was sort of a prototype bit, and they had to write the bits that they were doing, the bits that they couldn't get hold of themselves. I'm staying underwater because there's explosive barrels dropping in, and what's going to happen is that yeah, they're going to fling the one that's on fire, and then I just need to hide, even though I'm running out of oxygen. That's going to blow them up and quickly head over here. Oh my good grief, lots of explosions, but I think that's now resolved it, so I can go in here. Yeah. So yeah, it was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines ran on it, which is why that game still looks good to this day. A little bit glitchy because, as I said, this one was, obviously it received a lot of updates and stuff, and sadly the people that made Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, was it Troika or something like that? Something like that. They pretty much went out of business after it came out. But that was released the same day as this, I believe. But yeah. Don't know why that came up. That's because we're talking about Source engine, I guess. And there's more combines coming towards me. Blast them away! We haven't actually got the proper combine yet. There's another explosive barrel. Again, just shoot that and just hide behind this dumpster. And he sounds like he's dead. Whoa! Yeah, he landed right there. Fantastic. Yeah, it was a weird one, that. The Bloodlines coming out at the same time. I can't imagine that would do anything for it, but maybe they were trying to capitalise on the fact that, oh yes, this runs Source engine as well, and there's them. Whoa! I've just had a bit of railing go straight through my face, which would not be, conducive to health. Right, let's just head around. I remember a lot of this game vividly. It's weird because when I think back of Half-Life 2, I always remember there's several sequences I remember, and in no particular order. I remember this, the sequence we had earlier in the water. I remember the sequence at the start, obviously, well, with the train. There's a sequence where you're just talking to Alex, and Alex is one of the well, but you could call it the main supporting character, I believe Alex was. We just need to push these down here. Again, another great bit of design. The fact that you can see. We're now learning about slidey ground, and we have to be very aware because obviously there's these weird root, whatever. I don't know what these are called. What are they called? Not head crabs. Whatever these are called, them things there. Yeah, we're learning about them, so we can, if we wanted to, pick up that barrel and push it down there. Yeah, like I said, in no particular order. There's a couple of sequences that I can remember. There was always the sequence with Alex and damn it, I didn't get that barrel up there. Normally I shoot the barrel. Oh, it looks like I did get them, and I've killed all of them. Yes, nice. Yeah, there's a sequence with Alex and the teleporter and stuff, which is where it all goes completely and utterly wrong. There's a section where you were in a boat, and you're basically traveling along like a, what would you call it? It's not a dock, but it's like a canal basically. It's like a disused canal and stuff, because this is actually post-apocalyptic. That's a helicopter as well. That's also an explosive barrel, which means I'm not going to go in there. I'm just going to sit around here. I think we're going to have to. Yeah, there's a bit where he's driving around in kind of like a boat. Oh, it's actually not a boat. It's a... What is it? What would you call it? It's like a... I'm getting shot to pieces, aren't I? Yeah. Oh god, it's all sort of Saving Private Ryan-y now, but with explosive barrels as well. And that would kill me if that landed on me. That would give me a mild concussion, certainly. And I believe we have to go over here. There we go. Right, I can hide a little bit, I think, because there's someone up there. I can hear them walking above me. Right. Yeah, it's like an airboat. Yeah, that's the term I'm looking for, airboat. It's like an airboat. And you drive around that one. There's a bit where you're inside the citadel where, you know, someone gets captured. There's another bit where there's striders and using a missile launcher to take them out. And then finally, I've just failed there miserably. There's the bit at the end. But the thing is, I can't remember, for the most part, what connects those pieces up. I just remember those set pieces and playing them bits, but I can't remember the connections. I don't know why, but it's running a little bit jerky here. Ah, right, okay. Here's one of the fabled seesaw puzzles that the game introduced, and by the time you get to episode 2, you are pretty sick of these things. Right, what you have to do, you have to get up there. So what we need to do is go over to this side, and then we need to fling a breeze block on it. There you go, and we basically need to keep doing that. Wow. Yeah, this game is just as fun as I remember it. I'm not a big fan of the seesaw puzzles, I must confess, but and the section in Ravenholm as well. Yeah, how could I forget that? Yeah, the section in Ravenholm, that was really bad. It's actually quite scary. The entire thing, I think, is a little bit terrifying. It's basically full of head crabs and zombies and all sorts of things, and it's just really bad. And then there's a weird priest there as well, which is sort of taking them all out. But yeah, there's so many good characters in it, and it's actually a long game as well. The game is quite long. I mean, I think people have done speedruns where they've completed it in, you know, like sort of 12 minutes and stuff, because they use weird glitches and they can go in between different sections. But yeah, this is, for the most part, if you actually play it properly, without having to sort of cheat like that, then it is actually a long game. Let me just head up here, and still a good looking game as well. I mean, it's not fantastic, you understand, but it's perfectly playable. Come on, we need to get up here, and this, like I said, it's one of the first games that introduced these sort of puzzles and had physics featuring, like, you know, quite a lot. Oh my good grief! But it's still glitched out to hell in places, so we need to push them there. Interestingly enough, this game, well, the game that I played the most, I think, with the Source engine was Gary's Mod, and I haven't played it in years, I must confess, but still, that was something that I played a lot, and that started off as a mod for this. Gary Newman just messing around with the, it was just with the, it wasn't even with the engine or the SDK. I think it was just messing around with the files and just changing, literally going, oh, I wonder what happens if I do this, and then trying it out. That is a helicopter, and yeah, run away. I used to play it a lot though when it was originally a mod, Gary's Mod 8.1, I believe, and then it came Gary's Mod, well, just Gary's Mod, which was a full game and stuff. Yeah, that's gonna shoot at me, and yeah, and again, another great bit of design. You hear the woot, wait. There you go. You know to get out of the way. And then you have to run. For your life. To hide behind things. There we go. I'm not really sure if the stuff we've experienced there, the other stuff, I don't think them barrels and stuff would be able to stop them big bullets. Get out the way. Get out the way. Whew, I managed to get out of that. Wow. And now we're in the weird sewery type things, which, if I remember rightly, it's not overly great. And yeah, it starts getting a little bit sort of scary. There's someone that's, ugh. Yeah, they're dead. I think we can go back and get some more ammo underneath there. This is weird because I can't remember these stages, but as soon as I start, like, as soon as I jump onto it, I go, actually, I know exactly where to go here. Like, I don't think there's been one part in this video where I've went, I don't know what to do with this particular piece, this set piece here, I don't know what to do. I think all of it I've went, yep, I know what to do here. That barrel's going to go bang and kill them all, which is fantastic. Obviously, there's more back there, but all the bits drop, and then we can head down, and then jump over here, and then around. Actually, yeah, as I was saying, there's a bit you can go down the ladders there and get some ammo. Same as there was some water back there, you can go around the back, and there's some ammo as well, but it's also full of, I think there is a head crab around there as well, so you have to be a bit careful. Let's put that barrel there, and then we'll do our roll, shoot it. There we go, and then it goes up on fire, and then we're going to go boom, and then the bits drop, and then we just continue going, which I've actually missed one of them, which is bad. You can, if you really want to cheap out, get yourself caught by these things like that. I can't actually get caught by it, but you can get caught by it, and it'll drag you up, and then you just hit it with your crowbar. That can work out quite well. Now this is a weird spirally bit where, oh yeah, there we go, and then as soon as it stops firing we just need to keep running and take you out, we hate them, and keep running up here, and eventually we're going to come to the man-hack section. Yeah, this bit is when we start getting things called man-hacks, which is like them floating bots, but actually they're pretty run-seal. They do what they say on the tin, and they are basically spiky machines that will come at you, and yeah, just try and chop you up. It's a man-hack. It does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? You know what? I think I'm going to leave it there because I've sort of I've found out what I wanted to find out, which is this game just a warm fuzzy feeling that like when I originally played it? Is that what I'm thinking, or is it actually a good game? And yeah, it's still a fantastic game. This is perfectly playable now. It's one of the few games where I can say it hasn't got better with age. It hasn't matured and got better with age like a fine cheese or a wine, but it's aged very, very well. And although there's bits that you'll go, yeah, I've seen this before. This set those trends rather than it followed from them. It didn't say, oh, we're gonna put explosive barrels in and we're gonna put like physics puzzles in it because other games have it. It did it first, pretty much. A lot of what's done here was done first, or you know, if it wasn't first, it was certainly it wasn't done at the time just to follow trend. But anyway, Half-Life 2 is still a fantastic game. Links in the description, but you know where to get it. It's on Steam. It's cheap as hell. If you haven't played it, then I don't know how. I would recommend you do, because it is great. And if you haven't played it in a while, then, you know, you might want to jump back on and try it again, because it's still probably just as good as it was when you played it back then. I'd like to know if you've actually played it, and also when you played it, what memories you have of it, if there's any fond stories you can share, post them in the comments. Love to see them. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and generic partings. Oh, and by the way, there's something you don't want to do, it's this. Yeah, that's why, you see. Ow.